Good morning, Hope Community Church. Okay, we're in Acts chapter 13, and I read through some of this, and I'm actually going to read through something I already read. Acts 13, and Acts 13, beginning at verse 36, it says, "Now when David had served God's purposes in his own generation, he fell asleep, and he was buried with his ancestors, and his body decayed. But the one whom God raised from the dead did not see decay. Therefore, my friends, I want you to know that through Jesus, the forgiveness of sin is proclaimed to you." So the point in all of this is where people are putting their faith and their trust and their hope. And Paul has read a story about a descendant of King David, and 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 what he wants people to know is that King David died, and his body, like everyone else's, decayed. But Jesus Christ is unique in that he was resurrected from the dead. His body did not undergo decay. And because of this, Jesus died to sin. He defeated death, and therefore forgiveness of sins is found in Jesus. That's Paul's whole point there. But there's something that I don't want us to miss in there, in that he also says that let me just read that. He says, when David had served God's purpose for his own generation, he fell asleep. And so we're reminded of something, that David served God's purpose in his generation. Which begs the question, am I serving God's purpose in my generation? God has a plan. God has a purpose. God has gifted you uniquely. He has put you in unique relationships, unique situations for His purposes, for your good and for His glory, and for you to point people to Jesus Christ. And a question each one of us needs to answer today. First, do we know this Jesus who defeated sin and was resurrected? And secondly, am I serving my purpose in this life, using my gifts for His glory and pointing people to Jesus? Love you guys, and I'm praying for you.